Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a very traditional Puerto Rican coconut dessert called tembleque. This recipe is usually served around the holidays, but don't be intimidated. This is actually very easy to make, very beginner friendly, and I'm going to show you how I make my version of tembleque that is not only firm, but it's also very smooth and creamy with just the right amount of sweetness. So if you want to learn how I make my recipe, keep watching. So here I have my little mini caldero, and I'm going to work quickly by first adding 1 can of full-fat unsweetened coconut milk. Any brand works just fine, but just make sure that it is full fat, because I've tried fat-free, low-fat, it does not work. So after that, I'm going to add my cornstarch, and I'm going to sift my cornstarch into my pot to get rid of all the lumps, because we want our tembleque to be as smooth and creamy as possible. Also, don't forget that all of my measurements are going to be listed in the description box below. Okay, so after I add my cornstarch, I'm going to add some sugar. Here I have 1/3 cup. I find that this is the perfect amount of sweetness. It is nice and sweet without being too sweet. It's perfect. Then a little pinch of salt, gonna help balance out that sugar a little bit. And then about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Here I have regular vanilla extract, but I think clear vanilla extract works best. Alright, so after I added all of my ingredients, I'm simply going to whisk everything up, and I'm going to whisk this constantly. I'm going to whisk it up for the entirety of the cooking time to prevent lumps from forming, because they will form very fast. You leave the tembleque unattended for a minute and you immediately have lumps. And if that does happen, no worries, just whisk vigorously and they will break up. Alright, so about 10 minutes or so have passed by, and as you can see, my mixture is starting to thicken up very nicely. And as soon as it starts to thicken, it's going to continue thickening more and more very quickly. So you want to make sure that you constantly and continuously keep whisking it to prevent lumps from forming. And it's almost done. As you can see, it is the perfect consistency. It is nice and creamy, but it's not thin and it's not too thick. It's perfect. Now it's ready to go into my mold. Alright, so now that my mixture is done, I'm going to go ahead and pour it into my mold. And just a note, the mold that you use is totally up to preference. If you want a thicker tembleque, use a smaller mold. If you want a thinner tembleque, like the one that I'm going to make here, use a larger mold. But if you want a large and thick tembleque, then simply just double this recipe and you're good to go. So after I pour it into my mold, I'm just going to use the back of my spoon and I'm going to smooth it out. And you're probably wondering, okay, well, this doesn't really look like tembleque yet, and that's because our tembleque needs to cool. First, I let it cool for about 10 minutes on the counter, just to bring it to room temperature before I stick it into the fridge for at least 2 hours so that it can firm up. So now it's time to add the finishing touch to my tembleque, and I'm just going to add a little sprinkle of some cinnamon, but if you want to give it a little twist, you can also use some baking spice or even pumpkin spice. So now that my tembleque has cooled out at room temperature for about 10 or 15 minutes, I'm going to loosely add some foil on top of my mold, and I'm going to stick it in the fridge for at least 2 hours before serving. And as you can see, my tembleque is done. It is smooth and creamy and cuts like soft butter, but it still has that perfect amount of jiggle to it. So if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that notification bell because a new video will be out every week. Until next time.